Octoberfest continues on Disney Channel.
I think you're being framed. It was the boogeyman.
I do not have an imaginary friend.
Don't Look Under the Bed starts now.
Halloween time in the late 90s and early 2000s was always very special to me. I was a kid, man, and there was only one thing better than trick-or-treating. Disney Channel original movies, dude. For some reason, between 1997 and roughly 2003, Disney Channel original movies were on top of their game. They lost their magic as the years went on, but this was a hot spot for them. I'm not sure why, but Disney Channel made some absolute Halloween bangers during this time. Some include Halloween Town, Under Wraps, Phantom of the Megaplex, Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire, and the movie we're talking about today, the 1999 classic Don't Look Under the Bed. The movie released October 9th, 1999, so to celebrate its 24-year anniversary, let's talk about it today. The movie was directed by Kenneth Johnson, who is well known for directing the Incredible Hulk TV show. In the movie, we see Frances Bacon, real name yes, who starts to investigate weird things that happen in her town, Middleburg. She finds out imaginary friends are real, and on top of that, she finds out that boogeymen are real, and she has to fight one, dude. The plot goes way deeper than that, but you should give it a watch yourself to see what you think. Upon researching this movie, I was shocked to find out that Disney executives were quite concerned about the end of the movie. Now, you're probably thinking, boy, it's probably a little too scary. No, racism, man, let me explain. Larry, played by a black actor, kisses Frances, played by a white actor, in 1999, no less. Thankfully, the director, Kenneth Johnson, fought for the kiss to be in the movie. Racism is alive and well, kids. Fight it when you see it. This was the second ever Disney Channel original movie to receive a TV PG rating because it's scary as hell for the kids. And I'm also shocked to find out that after 2006, they stopped broadcasting it completely because it was too scary. And I can see why. It's freaking scary, man. Rewatching the movie, I was quite shocked to see how scary some of the scenes are for kids. Most notably, the jump scares that are littered throughout the runtime. There's one scene in particular that's quite scary when Frances is hanging out in her bedroom and all of a sudden, bang, the boogeyman's hands pop out of a mirror when she walks away. And good lord, that scared me. I'm kind of a wimp. Most of the effects in the movie are quite good, including the makeup and the CGI. It honestly feels like a real Hollywood children's movie rather than a made-for-TV movie, which are usually cheap and cheesy if you ask me. I'm shocked at how well the CGI holds up today. I'll tell you what I was really impressed with in this movie is the pacing. The movie is about an hour and a half long, and the crazy thing is you don't see the boogeyman until an hour in the movie, which might seem like a long time to see the monster of the movie, but the movie does a fantastic job teasing his appearance throughout the first hour of the movie. You see his feet, you see his pants, you see his hands. It's very spooky, and I think it's very effective because it kind of keeps us on the edge of our seats throughout the movie. One of the main characters and imaginary friend, Larry Houdini, is a great addition to this movie. He's funny, easy to like, and he has a crazy story arc. Let me explain. You see, what happened was Darwin, which is Frances's little brother, had leukemia. I know, crazy story for a children's movie, but we'll move on. You see, Larry was Darwin's imaginary friend, right? And Frances convinced Darwin while he was going through chemotherapy, evidently for the leukemia, to stop believing in imaginary friends because it wasn't the adult thing to do, which is kind of a weird thing that when your little brother, imagine your little brother had cancer and you're going to go up to him and say, all right, pal, you're not going to believe in imaginary friends. You're 9 years old. It's time to grow up. It's just a silly thing to say. But you see, what happens is in this universe, when imaginary friends aren't believed in anymore, they turn to boogeymen. So Larry Houdini evidently slowly turns into a boogeyman, and by the end of the movie, he's a full-blown boogeyman, man, and he teams up with the real boogeyman, and then Frances convinces Darwin to believe in Larry Houdini again, who didn't believe in him before, so how he remembers that Larry Houdini exists in the first place is a whole other thing, and then Larry Houdini breaks the boogeyman's curse and fights against the main boogeyman, and it's kind of a crazy story, I understand. I just love his character arc throughout the movie, and it's wonderful to see that in a supporting character. The other wild thing that happens in this movie is the main boogeyman turns out to be Francis's old imaginary friend Zoe, who she stopped believing in. Of course, we've established that, but it's also obvious because this main boogeyman is targeting Francis throughout the entire movie. So it's clear looking back, but while you're watching it, it's a pretty fun twist, I would say. Man, I don't know why this movie is so special to me, but it just holds a special place in my heart and in my memories of my childhood. And it was so special to me that I even named my own childhood imaginary friend Larry. And my Larry was always there for me when I didn't have a lot of friends. And I hope other people had kind of the same sort of relationship with this movie as I did. So if you loved this movie as a kid, I'd love to hear your memories of it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your experience about this movie because this movie is so special to me. I'm not sure why. It kind of flew under the radar, and only a few people that I've talked to have even heard of this movie because, like I said, in 2006, they stopped broadcasting it completely. But, folks, I hope you enjoyed this kind of like mini revisiting of Don't Look Under the Bed, the 1999 classic from Disney Channel Original Movies. Maybe we'll revisit some more. What's the acronym people use? Disney Channel Original Movie? DCOM. Maybe in the future we will revisit more Disney Channel original movies. So folks, thanks for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Keep your eye out for the next video, episode, movie, live stream, whatever it is, man. Listen, cherish the precious moments, be loved, and stay dude. I'm out of here. See you later. Good Lord, I am sweating and I need a cup of water immediately. Good God.
This is how it's gonna